Hey guys, Funsho here from We Coach Crypto. Hope you're all doing well, enjoying this fantastic sunshine, and I hope you all had a great weekend. So I wanted to do a video today, and it's really important because I want to make sure that all of you are implementing these strategies. So it's 5 simple strategies for growing your crypto portfolio, and I'm going to get into it right now, go through these with you. So first one is very simple: buy and hold. So why is this strategy a good strategy? Well, it's tried and tested in the stock market, in any other market that you look at. If you buy something and then over time it increases in value, then you're making a profit. So the buy and hold strategy is definitely one that people should be considering and implementing because it does work. If you look at Bitcoin, and obviously I know we've had this massive cryptocurrency crash, which I'm going to talk to you a little bit about too, it's still, look at last year, look at the price of Bitcoin. It was like $4,000, cheaper than that. And look at the price of it now. You know, it's insane, the growth that cryptocurrency is seeing. Of course, when we have these market corrections, people are panicking, and I understand that. Now, the other one that I wanted to share with you is market timing. Okay, now this is critical. All right, especially if you're trading the markets. But if you're building a portfolio, it's still critical to have a good understanding of market timing. So what is good market timing? Good market timing is buying the dips, obviously seeing that there's some sort of crash that's happened, and then scooping up and buying at that point. And then when the market starts flying and everyone's talking about how great it is and you're seeing new all-time highs across the board, pulling profit. That is how you take advantage of market timing. In terms of trading, it's buying breakout trades and scaling in on the way down so that you've got dollar cost averaging as you move forward, and it works out that you've accumulated whichever cryptocurrency it is that you're buying at a lower rate over time. So market timing is critical. How can you know when to buy? Well, from my opinion, keep a close eye on the news. You've got to understand what's happening in the marketplace. You've got to be looking at industry updates. You've got to be looking at Twitter. You've got to be looking at major platforms like CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, Decrypt, Daily Hodl, because they'll give you signs. And if you can see that the sentiment in the market is extremely bullish and everything is doing really well, then you need to have a strategy in place and think about when it would be a good time to start pulling some of those profits out that you're making. And on the reversal, if all you're hearing is bad news, China banning crypto, Binance having problems with GBP, all of this negative press, the SEC, all that kind of thing, then you need to be thinking, well, is there going to be a reversal in the marketplace here? Are we looking at a potential dip, or worse, a major correction, and taking advantage of that? Now, I want to move on to diversification because this is also extremely important, okay? Yes, of course, you could just go and buy Bitcoin, just go and buy Ethereum or some of the cryptocurrency that someone's told you should go and buy, and just sit and wait, and the likelihood is that it's going to go up in value. However, when you have diversification and you've got yourself in a number of different areas and a number of different projects that you have exposure to, you're now increasing your chances of making even more profit. Because if you've made the right choices with the projects that you're investing into, not only are they going to increase in value for you anyway, but certain ones are going to perform better than others. And likewise, if you know anything about the cryptocurrency marketplace and how Bitcoin and the altcoins perform, there will be times where Bitcoin will perform really well and the altcoins will just do terrible. And then you'll have a complete flip where you'll have a massive altcoin season where the altcoins are going crazy and making unbelievable gains, and Bitcoin is just sitting around doing nothing or potentially even retracting slightly. So diversification in your portfolio is extremely important. Now, number 4, invest in growth sectors. Now, this to me is a no-brainer, and you guys need to be thinking about this. It's all well and good going and buying a few different cryptocurrencies, but are you investing in a growing sector? Are you investing in the right type of thing? Yes, cryptocurrency is new, it's fantastic, it's growing, the adoption level's high, the sentiment is starting to turn around and become good again, and I love that. But if you delve deeper, that's when things change, okay? So within the crypto space itself, you've got DeFi, you've got NFTs, you've got AI, you've got Oracle networks. There are so many different things that you can look at. And if you actually go and do your research and find the right type of sectors, then you can go off and look at projects that are worth investing into, that are solving problems in that specific area, and therefore are going to increase chances of making your portfolio go up in value even more. So definitely want to keep an eye on, guys. Now, the last one, number 5, is dollar cost averaging. Now, I've done videos on this numerous times. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Dollar cost averaging is simply where, on a repetitive basis, okay, and it doesn't have to be to the day, every day on the month. It can be as and when you've got money to invest, but you continually purchase, okay? Now, the amount of purchases that you do over the course of the year, let's say there were 12 purchases of Bitcoin, for example, okay, they're all going to be at different prices. Now, what you do is you add up all of those amounts, so you'll have 12 separate amounts, and then you divide it by the amount of times that you made purchases, which would be 12 in the example that I'm giving now. And that would give you what your average cost would be for the Bitcoin that you've acquired over the course of the year. Now, because the market is so volatile, and obviously it's up and down like a yo-yo, you're going to have times where you've bought it a lot higher. You're going to have times where you've bought it extremely low. Like right now is a good buying opportunity. So it works out better, and this is proven, if you have dollar cost averaging implemented into your investment strategy. Because obviously, if you get all of your money and invest it into one specific cryptocurrency at one time, that's the price you got it at. If you are extremely lucky, you might have bought it really low during a market correction, but the likelihood is that there are going to be lots of opportunities moving forward every month where you can actually capitalize, provided you are implementing all of these strategies, to be able to buy low and sell high and repeat that process. And if you're just looking to accumulate and you want to build long-term wealth, this is a great way of doing that with dollar cost averaging. So what I want to do now, guys, is I'm just going to come over to one particular story that I think is extremely important to share with you guys. Okay, and this was on Cointelegraph, and it's the Rothschild Investment Corporation has increased its Bitcoin exposure by 300% since April. Now, what you've got to understand is this corporation are massive. And when I say massive, I'm talking about they've got a huge element of control when it comes to money globally. Now, if they've increased their Bitcoin exposure by 300% since April, and we're going through, this market correction at the moment, does that not tell you guys something? I've seen this time and time again over the last month, different corporations and institutions that are increasing their exposure to cryptocurrency. And for me, it's a clear sign that all they're trying to do is shake out the weak hands. So, guys, I wanted to leave you with that. Look, it's really, really easy. If you apply those 5 simple strategies to your crypto portfolio, you're going to see an increase in value and performance, provided you do the research correctly. Now, for any of you that are interested in building a portfolio because you haven't got the experience, you haven't got the time, get in contact with us. All of the details are in the comments below. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Please like the video, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell for future videos, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. Take care.